Thank you, phone, for telling me that I'm live. Super helpful. All right, we got a lot of people to talk to here. Like a lot. So who do we want to start with?
Pick one side of the room and then go clockwise.
All right. You know what? Let me get my conversation with these three. I hate how they all look at me when I walk near them. They all turn and look at me. That's freaking weird.
Well,
I don't like
why
it.
in the
it's not
actual
really
fuck
weird.
is my microphone not the right way?
Oh,
Hi?
I've said hi twice. I've said things to reply, but it was like, you want your
Oh.
other headset that's not on right now to be your microphone? Yes, that's perfect. That's the one I wanted to go for my first source.
Oh.
well,
I fixed
hi.
it.
Hi.
Hi.
Damn you, Discord.
I was saying shit. It was Discord. It was my the whatever routes my stuff to where. So
Damn you, Windows.
it actually wasn't Discord this time. It was the Steel Series mixer or whatever.
Yeah.
Damn you, Steel Series.
Yeah, that thing. I mean,
I had a whole thing about Quincy. He came in. He's on the bed. He's panting. He's all hot. I was like, "Aren't you a hot boy?" And it was so funny.
Aw.
But no. Anyway.
Aw,
Sorry.
poor Quincy.
I'll just be here.
haha. Seems both
Aw.
the main and branch campuses have some promising young cadets this year. In fact, if you two are headed to the army after you graduate, I'd gladly welcome you to the 4th Armored Division. It's an honor to hear that from Craig the Red himself, but I'd prefer to stay by His Highness Cedric's side in whatever way possible. Heh, sounds like you just got shot down, old man. So it seems. How about you then? Care to join the 4th? Sorry, but I'm not into hanging out with a bunch of muscleheads. If you've got a ton of cuties like the Icy Maiden, maybe I'll think about it. Well, I wouldn't say tons, but we've got a few. Just between you and me, though, simply being part of the 4th is enough to send ladies swooning into the streets as you pass. Whether you use this little perk to your own ends is entirely up to you. This is seriously? Alright, now we're talking, old man. Hey, eyebrows. That is all it takes to tear you away from your beloved prince? Maybe there's hope for you after all. What do you mean by that? I'm still loyal to the prince. Oh, and don't call me eyebrows. And this seems like a lot rowdy group.
We're all gonna call him eyebrows now.
Eyebrows now.
It's gonna my nose is eyebrows.
And General Craig knows how to force people to join him.
General Craig is a great character. Honestly, all of the named soldier people are such good fun people to be around. I mean, even General Morgan, whatever. But in Urbonia, you've got One-Eyed Zex, he's fun. You've got Craig the Red. You've got Neidhart. You've got Bueller. There's so much fun. The great characters. Heck, even Cassius falls in that tier because he's a person in the Royal Army now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's been restored to the army.
Now, this seems like an interesting group.
Well, I was telling Sharon we should go out drinking together just the other day. And so I decided to join her now.
I'm here too. Not for the booze, though. There's some juicy stories going on.
Stories? What about?
Stories from 4 years ago. About how a certain someone got in my way when I was trying to get back here from Northumbria.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay,
Last
this is
we met.
yeah. This is just the
Okay,
flashback.
I was like, okay.
I had to
Okay,
read
that's
it to make sure it wasn't her trying to narrate something.
I hadn't even processed that it was a flashback. That's fine.
So that's what you and Campanella were talking about at Orcus Tower.
Yes, I've admitted what I did to Lady Sarah. Well, my love and loyalty belong to the Rhineford family now. Back then, the fool contacted me personally and asked for my assistance. I didn't tell Chairman Irina the details, but she gave me leave regardless. And since then, you've had no other contact with Ouroboros? Swear to Adios? No, I swear on the Rhineford family.
This is pretty intense.
Well, if you're bringing up the Rhineford name, then I know you're serious. Alright, I give up. And I suppose you did get injured pretty badly when you went up against McBurn back in Crossbow. So I'll believe you. When it comes to this, anyway. Lady Sarah, thank you.
You.
All right. I love me a happy ending.
Thinking back, though, that getup you had on looked like a pretty tight fit. I'd think something like that would really limit your movement. I just can't believe you were able to slip out of my grasp for a whole week. Well, as someone who dwells behind the scenes, I have a number of sneaky tricks at my disposal. I'd never be a match for you in a head-on battle, so please don't feel so embarrassed you were unable to beat me back then. Hey, who said I was embarrassed? You want to go right now? Meet me outside the palace.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Catch me outside.
Basically.
Oh, Milliam has more to say.
4 years ago, huh? That'd be about 1 year after Gramps took me in. I think I remember reading about this stuff in the files I borrowed from Lecter.
Huh?
Quincy's staring at me, and I was like, what? You okay? You okay, bud? Yeah?
He's just staring.
You okay? He's like, why are you yelling at your computer? Okay. Anyway. Yes. That would make sense. Wait, you mean the intelligence division knew about me and Sharon?
Nah, it wasn't about you two. It was more about that S-rank bracer from Liberl. He had to come here from Liberl to help out the other bracers because you were stuck in Northumbria, right? Report was pretty detailed up until the part where the Jaeger Corps the Society was using got completely wiped out. Oh, and it also sounded like they were monitoring Prince Oliver during his trip to Liberl.
Wow. The intelligence division is impressive. And just as terrifying.
I feel like we shouldn't have learned about any of that.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not.
Do you think it may have been Major Arndal who's monitoring him? No doubt. I'm sure the orders came down straight from the top of the little group. Man, Cassius really helped me out a lot back in those days. but I haven't seen him since he quit being a bracer and went back to Liberel's army. A damn shame, too. He was quite the gentleman.
Yeah, he seems like he'd be right up your alley for sure.
Oh yeah, 100% he would.
Small world. He and I are fellow disciples under Master Yun Kafai.
He's like perfect for her type because he's older. And
Yep. Slightly older, but
Exactly.
not super old.
Uh-huh. Not too old.
Can
It seems we were all connected through our acquaintances before we even knew each other.
you imagine Sarah and Estelle?
I can. It's
That
amazing.
would be such a pair.
That would be terrifying in more ways than one. Poor Joshua.
Yeah, Joshua would.
Estelle
have
would be
his
calling her
hands
out so much. It'd be so
full.
funny.
Joshua would get so annoyed so fast.
Yeah.
But yet he would never leave because of Estelle. But man, would he debate it, I'm sure. Well, unfortunately, Mira now just has to talk to herself.
Alright, it's okay, I'm a DM.
These are all very similar voices, though. For the most
I know.
part, which is
No,
hard.
not really.
Well,
Not really. They are a little different. They're a
Ju-
little different each.
Yeah, they are slightly different.
Hello, Elisa, Toa. Are you enjoying yourselves?
We are, thank you.
It's really a lovely party. I just wish Andy was here with us. Prince Oliver promised he'd look into her disappearance. So I'm hoping to make a lot of memories tonight I can share with her once she's back. I'm sorry, Toa. But you're right. I'm sure she'd like that.
Yeah, I can totally see her now, hanging on your every word.
Oh, yes. There was something I wanted to ask you about, Toa. Is Reen as popular at the branch campus as I suspect he is?
Seeing the way Muse drapes herself all over him, I had to wonder. To be honest, I was wondering about that myself.
Okay, Elisa has a reason to wonder, though. Canonically, in our story.
Yes.
Knowing him, he'd keep his hands off his students, but still. Well, Reen is certainly admired by a lot of people. But when it comes to romantic feelings, the pool's a bit smaller.
I see.
And would you be swimming around in that pool by any chance? Me? I mean, I like him as a colleague, but...
Something's definitely fishy. Stay away from my man.
We may need to dive deeper into this topic.
I should slowly back away before they notice me.
Was that really 2 years ago? Dang.
Yes, the hot springs in Ymir were lovely, but so was the food. I'd like to go back there with everyone again sometime.
You all seem to be having a good time. Sound like you were talking about Ymir?
Oh, Reen! Yes, we were talking about the trip everyone took there together. Wow, my T's got confused. That's also me. Oh no.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's
you
your
get
turn.
to talk to yourself all except for Fee.
Let my eyeballs
Me.
reset real quick. Okay. Yes, the Hot Springs Paradise Ymir. Hometown of both instructor Reen and Elise. I've been there before as well.
Oh, the
Yeah,
sad
she has.
face she has. She's so sad when that memory comes up.
Bad memory unlocked.
Oh, yeah.
Aw.
That's right. But you weren't exactly there for a vacation or anything.
Yeah, kidnapping Elise and the princess isn't really a touristy activity.
But that was just for your mission, right? Have you ever been there for fun? No. I generally don't go anywhere unless required by a mission. Oh, that's a shame.
Come to think of it, I've known Altina a while now, and I've never seen her go anywhere for fun.
Growing up in a Jaeger Corps, I sort of know how that is. So that means you never gone to Ymir's hot springs then?
Correct. I admit I'm a little curious about them. For example, how does bathing in a hot spring differ from a normal bath? It's a world of difference. To put it simply, it's bliss. It's what bathing must be like in heaven. The difference is that significant?
Determined Altina face. Psst, Elise, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I sure am. Altina, how would you like to come visit Ymir sometime? I'd like to give you a proper tour of the town if we could. Are you sure? Of course, we'd love to have you.
Do it. It'll be fun.
In fact, maybe you should go with everyone in your class. Okay. Thank you, I'll come visit. We'll hold you to that.
Now we have another promise to look forward to. When the time comes, I'll have to do my best to be a good host.
Suppose that's one way to make everybody understand that everything's fine now, too.
Yeah?
Right. So, by incorporating these new mathematical models, the country's economy can develop even further. Correct. Economics is nothing more than a probability model based off sociology and collective psychology. It would be foolish to think mathematics has no bearing on it. You're right, of course. I suppose one could say the same of music theory. Huh? Really? Music and math seem like completely different fields to me. They are not at all.
Actually, they're not.
They are
a lot to do with math and
incredibly
math.
related, far more than most would like to admit.
It's just musicians don't think about math.
No.
But in reality,
you more feel
Beat is
it
just
when you're a
counting.
musician. But like,
yeah.
if you're a conductor, you are doing math.
Yes.
Like, there is nothing else about it. You are doing math. Ow, I bit my tongue. Ow.
You weren't even talking.
Hey,
How'd you bite your
Ghost.
tongue?
No, you should. You shouldn't bite your tongue. Kind of need it.
I mean, also, yes, that's also good advice in
I
general.
went to go, my lips were dry, and so I was gonna lick them to wet them. And I closed
Why'd
my
you bite?
because I closed my mouth
supposed to
before
move
my
your
tongue
teeth
was back in
Out
my
of the
mouth.
way when your tongue is licking your lips.
I closed my mouth too fast for my tongue, and I bit it.
Why does your teeth come down that fast then?
I don't
My teeth don't
know.
come down that fast when I close my mouth. What?
I don't know. I don't know how I did it. I just know I did.
Well, maybe you shouldn't do it.
I'd recommend in the future avoiding that activity. Might seem a bit dangerous for you.
All right.
Not winning this.
Sound is simply different frequencies and wavelengths of vibrations in the air. Things easily converted into equations. Whether expressed in sound or in formulas, beautiful music remains beautiful. He's smiling, which is a weird thing. It seems kind of crazy to hear it put that way, but... Yeah,
He likes music.
He talks about it. It's strangely compelling. Professor, would you be able to share an example of that with us? Yeah, I'm curious too. You seem pretty interested in what the professor has to say. Not surprised to hear he has any hobbies at all, but I guess out of everything, music makes the most sense for him.
Honestly, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, 100% it does.
Insert anything, like heavy metal, rock, opera, classical, him just sitting by himself with like a tea or something, and he's just like...
I don't see
it's
him with
just in the
heavy
background.
metal, though.
Yeah.
No, but just imagine the image of him sitting there with a tea and just heavy metal going in the
That's what my
background
brain
of
thought
the
of a second after
workshop.
the opera, and I was like, well, I gotta say it out loud now, so yeah.
I am Patrick Higharms, the son of the Higharms house. I'm ashamed that I haven't introduced myself to you before now, sir. There's no need to be so formal, Patrick. Besides, it's a bit rare that I'm even in Erebonia, so I'm partly to blame. I've heard you're quite the traveler. Speaking of, Mr. Warzel here tells me you visit Nord quite often. That's right, nearly every year. At this point, he's pretty much like one of the family. I just can't get enough of the beautiful expanses of land up there. On top of that, the clean air does these old bones good. I had a cabin built by the lakeside a few years back. It's such a tranquil place. It sounds lovely. Schwartz told me about the time he spent there, but I've never been. No, it is truly stupendous. And the stretches of land, the free-flowing breeze, not to mention the kind and hospitable people. When I'm in Nord, it's like one of all the troubles of the world weighing on my mind blow away with the wind. My, hearing all that makes me more intrigued than ever. Honestly, I felt fairly troubled myself lately. Well, it was plain to see you had a lot to deal with back in Ordis. You should come visit sometime. If our schedules line up, I'll show you around. I appreciate the offer. Oh, and Warzel, I'd like to take this chance to apologize for saying such an awful thing about you back when we were students. Oh, I'd completely forgotten. It's fine. I knew at the time you weren't thinking clearly. I appreciate the apology, though. Thank you.
I don't recall.
He basically called them the equivalent of a Neanderthal. Or barbarian.
Okay.
Of some,
Wow,
like,
Patrick, rude.
he was very rude, which is why he feels awful
Well,
now.
yeah, Patrick was an asshole.
Yeah, and now he feels terrible for being that way because he's grown as a character in the last year or something. Like,
I'm glad that he's grown.
yeah, he feels awful for treating Class 7 the way he did. Oh, hello. When did you show up? About halfway through. Youth truly is a wonderful thing. Yeah. Gaius, Patrick, I'm happy for both of you. All right. D, you're going to have to dig in your notes because somebody's got to be the Empress, and I'm pretty sure we've had somebody be the Empress, but maybe she's only talked.
Yeah, it's Mira.
Oh.
I think it's me.
I think it's just older Alphen, isn't it? But
I might have it written down because it was in this one.
I think she's a little bit quieter and reserved, but she's basically the same range as Alphen.
I think so.
If not, it's incredibly similar.
Priscilla? Yeah.
Yeah, Priscilla, yep.
Holy lightning. Holy cow.
Ooh, lightning.
Yeah,
I
it's
want a good
storming.
storm. It was supposed to storm here the last 3 days, and it hasn't. And I put the fruit...
Yeah, that went this way.
Yeah, I put the weed and feed on my yard Monday because it was supposed to storm Tuesday. It needed to sit there for 24 hours, and then it needed to have water. And I was like, great, I'll put it on there Monday in the freaking 85-degree heat so that it would storm Tuesday, and it would be fine. No, it's Wednesday, and now it's not supposed to storm until Friday. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Well, I guess I gotta go water your grass.
I've seen
Anyway,
her.
it's a noble older voice, just generic noble older. So yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, my headphone got messed up. Oh, okay.
You're fine.
It was twisted weird.
In the meantime,
Okay.
I'm crocheting, so.
How do you do, my empress? As my father, Viscount Arcade, could not be here tonight, I, his daughter, greet you in his place.
Laura, I haven't seen you in some time. I hear you've mastered your family sword style. I'm so happy to see how much you've grown.
Thank you for your kind words. Now I believe it's your turn.
I'm Ada Grant of Thor's Military Academy's main campus. Class 1. I'm truly indebted to your son and... I mean, indebted.
It doesn't say indented. The first one says indented.
Indented.
My brain autocorrected.
Your brain
sorry.
It's hard to
autocorrects it.
unthink
I
that
know,
one.
but it's literally because she can't say it right because she's so nervous about meeting the Empress.
I know.
Aw.
My bad. I'm sorry.
She's tripping
Priscilla's
all
a
over
nice
her
lady.
words.
Come on now.
Oh, Priscilla is like the nicest Empress
She's
you
like the
could have hoped
sweetest lady
for.
ever. Yeah. Like. Seriously.
There's no need to be nervous. Cedric's told me all about his friends from class. I've also been told about a certain bright young lady who excels in both her studies and her club activities. Thank you for being such a wonderful friend to my son. That's, such kind words are wasted on me. I'm Una Crawford of Thor's Branch Campus. It's an honor to meet you, Your Highness. Ah, so you're... Alvin told me about you and what happened in Crossbell. Further, allow me to apologize for my son's behavior towards those of you in the branch campus.
He's an embarrassment.
Huh? Don't worry. There's no need for that. I think our field exercises in Crossbell turned out for the best. It really made me reevaluate myself. Now I have a better idea of the sort of things I can do to help moving forward. For a better future, not just for Crossbell, but for Erebonia too.
Well said.
It's clear to me you carry the spirit of Class 7 quite admirably. I sincerely believe the people of Erebonia could learn from that positive outlook of yours. Thank you so much, all of you, for what you've done for this country and what you will do in the future, Una, Ada, and Lara. Of course.
I won't let you down. I swear on my sword and soul.
I'll continue to do all I can, Your Highness.
Now we're
That
gonna
was
talk.
a lot of me again.
Yep, and now we're gonna talk to the Empress again by ourselves this time, though.
Reen.
It's good to see you again, Your Highness. We haven't spoken since late last year, I think.
That's right. I can tell you've grown wonderfully since then. Allow me to apologize again regarding Cedric's behavior. Although I'm sure Alphen and Oliver have already said the same thing to you.
No, please. It's fine. After everything that's gone on the last few days, it's all water under the bridge now. I'm just happy to see he's much better now, considering everything he went through last year.
I suppose that's a good way to look at things. In any event, I shouldn't hold you here too long. I'm sure there are many people here who would like to speak with you, so please, enjoy yourself.
Thank you, Your Highness. Also, I love how elegantly Reen bows. Like, it's very well rehearsed and practiced and, like, but also, like, second nature. Like, he just does it.
He is the adopted son of a Viscount, so...
Baron.
Baron.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Technically lower social status, but yes, nonetheless.
But still, he understands.
Oh no, he knows court
protocol.
etiquette. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. He knows court etiquette and how to handle nobles. But like he just does it so like a lot of the other characters get really stiff when they do it because they're not used to it. But him is just like, yep, this is just what you do.
Yep.
Hey there, you two. Why don't you both introduce yourself to the Empress? Good job.
Oh, Instructor Rain. Instructor, perhaps you should consider teaching your students basic manners when speaking with nobility.
Ada, you were a nervous wreck, and Yuna was herself, which is exactly what the Empress would rather have anyway.
When she began casually discussing her past grievances with a member of the Imperial family, my breath caught in my throat. Oh, yeah? Are you sure you weren't just choking on your words again? There's no need to bring that up again.
These two make quite a pair.
Yuna's confidence
that
kind of
duo.
overshadow anything she has to say about her.
I don't want to go up and talk to the Emperor yet.
Not yet. Too soon.
He'll be the last
story?
one we talk to.
Does that progress the story?
No, but it feels more natural to go talk to him last. I mean, based on where the story based on how the story will go after him, it makes more sense to talk to him last.
Okay. Suppose that's acceptable.
Oh, this is the worst group of people to all have at one time. All three of these guys.
All the same voice, but
Eustace,
less
no,
levels of
Eustace is
assholeness.
lower. Eustace has the lower noble voice. But Kurt is just Cedric's voice, but soft. And not as proper. So, you learned swordplay from my brother then? Yes, though before that, Lecter taught me some basics. Since his style is, shall we say, highly improvisational, I consider Lord Rufus my true teacher. Said he only trained me for a short while I was still living here in Heimdall. You only received a small amount of training and you've become this strong? I'm impressed. I've heard Governor General Rufus's court fencing skills are second to none, so I'm sure his lessons were very thorough. They are indeed. My brother started teaching me when I was 10. I've been training since then in the hopes of surpassing him. I can only wonder how close I've gotten. Perhaps you'll have the opportunity to find out before too long. What about you, Kurt? When are you planning to be able to surpass your father and brother? I'm sure you know just as well as I do, but they're on such a different level from normal people, it's almost inhuman. My father is starting to feel his age, but has said he's nearly as strong as the Radiant Blade Master. I'd have to spend decades training to even reach them, much less surpass them. The Thunder God. I doubt even my brother could prove a match for him. If there were anyone in the Erebonia who would prove a match, it would likely be the Rakshasa. Or perhaps... Looks like this conversation is really starting to heat up. Oh, Instructor Rain. You've come at the perfect time. Join us, Instructor. We were just discussing swordplay. Come, join us as a disciple of the Eight Leaves. Well, if you insist. I guess when you get enough Erebonian men in one place, it's only a matter of time before we start talking about swords.
Just a bunch of boys talking about their swords.
Yep.
There's a euphemism in there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to make the joke that as long as they don't pull them out in the ceremony. So the group enjoyed a spirited discussion about sword styles. And now we gotta talk to Cedric again. Ah, Reen. A moment, if you would. I'd like to thank you. I hear you agreed to share Alphin's first dance tonight.
We didn't hear that.
Sure, she's just beside
What?
herself with happiness.
What?
Hold on a sec. I thought she was just kidding about that. Remember, she joked about it in the dinner we had with her?
Oh, she talked about it, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't recall us agreeing.
I don't
No,
think you ever agreed to it.
I thought she was just kidding about that. Given the current atmosphere, I don't really think I can accept. Oh, is that so? It seems to me those rumors that have been spreading like wildfire lately may be more than just talk. But I think the Ashen Chevalier is more than qualified to be a partner for my sister. Perhaps even beyond tonight's dances, if you know what I mean. No. I mean, I'm nowhere near qualified for that. Well, unfortunately for you, Alphin's first dance is part of tonight's schedule. If there's already someone you're planning to have a future with, then that's that, I suppose. Would you dance with her tonight regardless? Think of it as a favor, not only for my sister, but the entire Imperial family. There's still plenty of time before the dance. Do think it over. When you think of it as a favor to Olivert, okay.
Uh-huh.
And I
Or
mean,
the
and
whole
to the
family.
Emperor and
He likes
Empress
the whole family.
and Alphen. Honestly, Reen likes Cedric. He's a jerk, but he still likes the kid.
Well, he liked him before he was a jerk.
He still kind of likes him. He at least to the degree that like you can like a prince. Like, he doesn't necessarily like him as a friend like he does with Olivert or Alphen, but like,
Well, it's just like, you're like, wow, this kid was so cute. What the heck happened to you? You know?
right? And Sharon Arena, Major Claire, and Mise, you three sure make an interesting group.
I thought I might use this opportunity to scout out some promising talent.
You've got it there.
The Icy Maiden here oversees logistics for the entire Empire's railroad system. Were you to join RF, I would ensure you were immediately placed in a position worthy of your talents. I'm flattered, but I think military logistics and business logistics may be a bit too different.
Oh, I don't know about that. In both warfare and business, you need to efficiently allocate limited personnel and resources. I'm sure Major Claire would make a wonderful businesswoman.
An excellent analysis. You say, Egret. I saw potential in the reports you submitted about the Arts Rifle and the Kestrel. If you can't decide what to do after you graduate, I have a spot waiting for you at RF2. For that matter, the RMP would welcome your talents too. I'm sure you have some concerns regarding your house, but I'm sure I can be of help.
Why, thank you. I'm flattered.
Gemini region.
What?
Wow.
My brain looked
What?
too far ahead and just completely fumbled all of the words in that sentence.
Somehow you managed to combine all of the words in that
I don't even know how you just did that.
word.
I truly don't know, and I could never reproduce it if I tried. Chairman Arena and Major Claire are always ready to scout out a new hire. These two have some ulterior motive, or am I just overthinking it? Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Chairman Irina does.
It is a great honor to have been invited here.
Man, they've been on their knees here for a long time.
It's a long time.
This on top of what you did for
Been a
us
while.
following the Northern War. I can't even begin to properly show my gratitude.
Raise your heads, both of you. I've already pardoned you for what happened in the Civil War. Given how much you've contributed since then, there's no need to revisit the past. Wouldn't you agree, Marquis High Arms?
Wholeheartedly. The Civil War was a product of the four great houses. Personally, I feel I'm the one who deserves to be locked away for a while.
No more of
The
that talk
Chancellor.
from you either.
Don't do it.
Were you to be detained, half the Empire would cease functioning. Had Lord Ragnar been here in Heimdall, I would have loved for him to join us tonight.
As would I. Perhaps we should schedule a meeting with him soon.
Oh gosh. When is the last time I had to voice Osborne? Cold Steel 2, I think? I think he's been voiced every time he's appeared in this game.
Castle scene. Yeah, he was voiced for a majority, if not all of the when we met in like that little war meeting room too.
Gosh, and I don't have the deep voice Xander does with him. All
No, you
right.
had to moderate it last time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to now because I just
Where's your voice?
like I
can
just
find it.
unfortunately cannot go that low. I can get the grovel to it more because I did the grovel with Agate. I can do that now, but I can't do the deep. That's too much. There we go. That is that aside, I hear both of you played a very active role during the events in Lemaire. You faced the blazing demon, Brigadier General, while the general here went toe-to-toe with the Steel Maiden. You heard correctly. That monster is said to be a match for even the Radiant Blade Master. Best I could do was hold him off.
I will say that battle was a very and valuable experience. A very rare and valuable experience.
I was gonna
My
say, did you
brain
say rare?
My brain did not see rare. It just completely erased that part of the sentence. Though, I'd also be very interested in seeing your 100 form military combat techniques.
That certainly takes me back, but I fear those days are behind me. If Van Dyke isn't yet old enough to retire from the front lines, then you certainly aren't either. Not to mention Victor, Mateus, and Zex. Perhaps this is a bit childish of me, but given all of Erebonia's famed swordsmen, I can't help but wonder which is greatest among them. I hear the Borough has held swordsmanship tournaments before. If our fighters would participate, it would undoubtedly be quite the spectacle. Oliver tells me foreigners were welcome to join.
If the opportunity presents itself, I'd love to take part.
My, I fear I may have awakened a sleeping tiger. I
That
don't think
tiger's
I
been
should have
awake.
dropped this conversation. Oh well, I'll look for another opportunity. The Principal Le Guin sure is something. She doesn't hold herself back at all, even when talking to him.
Why would she? Yeah, I don't have you written down as Osborne, so I don't think you ever actually had to do much other than maybe at the very end of like the first one, but
You know, because Xander was with us the entire first game. It wasn't until the second game that he dropped
yeah,
out.
I know.
I think I
just
had to
don't have it
voice
written down for
him
Cold Steel
once.
2.
Maybe when it might have been a day when Xander was busy and we did it, and I just voiced as an
I
interim.
think you're right. I think yeah, you substituted. Yeah.
There are even more people now. I should wait it out a bit longer. Now I gotta go talk to all of the groups of people again. Because they're now all different groups of people with different
Oh,
conversations.
they shuffled.
Uh-huh. Well, hello there, Marquis. It's been a while now. A little over a year, if I'm remembering right. Ah, yes. We last spoke when the province was having those flooding issues. The dam you oversaw construction of has been working excellently. It's already gone a long way towards improving the livelihoods of our local farmers. I'm glad to hear it. It's a good thing we were able to proceed with the project, free of my demon daughter's influence.
My, Master Gwyn.
Well, the chairman has been a great help to us too, in her own way. Ah, and you must be Sharon. I hear your efforts were indispensable in helping us expand St. Ark's Airport. Celestin was truly grateful for the assistance.
Oh, I was only working in Chairman Arena's stead. Besides, Mr. Celestin's finesse in getting permission from the railroads was just as important.
Oh, that reminds me. Didn't you work for Celestin at the main campus last year? Yeah. A super butler and a super maid working shoulder to shoulder. Maybe the two of them press more together than together.
What the heck?
I don't know what's happening with
Wanna
my
repeat that
words
one?
today. Yeah, I'm gonna try that again. Maybe. I gotta find his voice again. Maybe the two of them press more than that together. Well, he's 30 years old now and like a son to me. I'd be happy to discuss arrangements between the two.
Oh my, no. It would be far too great an honor for me.
Well, they're having fun. Surprised by how many people the Reinfords know. Guess it makes sense though, given how big their company is.
Why is that surprising? Yeah.
Ah, Reen, it's good to see you again. I hear you've been working more miracles in the other provinces, just as you did in Sutherland. Wasn't just me. I had help from a huge number of people. I saw you speaking with the Emperor and the Chancellor earlier. Ah, yes. I saw General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius heading to present themselves. I couldn't help but be nosy and go stand with them. I wouldn't call it nosiness. You have a genuine concern for others. That's what we need in a time like these. By the way, is Allison here with you? Ah, he's with my oldest son at the party City Hall is hosting. I hope he's been helpful to those of you at the branch campus. Helpful? If I started to list off everything he's done for us, we'd be here all night.
Wow. So that was when you and Brigadier General Bardius first met.
I'm sure your little duel ended up wrecking everything around you for a whole selge. Well, duels are an excellent way to deepen one's bonds.
That is true, isn't it, Fee?
Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess. I changed that myself. I don't care.
Taking a trip down memory lane, I see.
Yes, we were listening to Countess Le Guin's tales from when she was a student. After the school year began, she took control of the fencing club and declared war on all the other clubs.
Well, she beat the swimming club in a swimming race, the chess club at chess. Any club that lost to her had to join the fencing club. Finally, she challenged Brigadier General Bardius, the president of the riding club, to a jousting match.
I don't even know where to start with that. Didn't know Brigadier General Bardius went to Thor's too.
The match went on for 2 hours without a winner. It finally ended in a draw when we each knocked the other off our horses simultaneously. It was that moment that Wallace became an important person to me. My right hand and my comrade, a rival and a partner.
As a fellow swordswoman, I'm jealous of you. Having someone like that would be incredible.
Someone who's a nemesis but also a friend? I think I get it. Since we have the chance, I'd like to hear your stories too. I've wondered about Laura, but I'm sure your history is just as fascinating. Have you, by chance, met the leader of the Red Constellation? Perhaps the War God? Or maybe an S-rank bracer? I've seen the War God's successor, but I haven't met any of the S-rank bracers yet.
Well, it's understandable. There are only a small handful of them on the entire continent, after all.
You're really getting into the conversation now. I shouldn't be surprised that Aurelia already knew Laura, and I think she'll get along great with V too.
We got this.
Prince Cedric, it's been far too long. You're right. It has been a few years, hasn't it, Patrick? And you're Ash, right? I think this is the first time we've spoken one-on-one like this. Yeah, guess so. We had our problems, but I can't say I don't like your style. Every time we run into you, you say some shit that really stirs things up. My word. Have you forgotten this is the Crown Prince? Show him some respect. He's right, Ash. Well, well, if it isn't Reen again. Don't worry about Ash. I'm glad for the chance to be able to talk like this with someone my own age. Hear that? I got the okay. Straight from the Imperial family. Even so, you still need to be more respectful. Like I said, don't worry, it's fine. Anyway, I assume you're here to give me your reply about the upcoming dance with my sister? And of course he has to do it right in front of these two to try to corner Reed. What did you just say? For real? It was a last minute sort of thing. So the rumors were true after all. Well, no matter. If you're dancing with the princess, then I'll be able to dance with Elise. Dance with Elise? What exactly makes you think you can do that? Why do you always make that same terrifying smile?
It's so terrifying. It's so scary.
Down, boy. Down.
Thank you for all the equipment you've provided to the branch campus, Chairman Irina. Elise has been such a big help, too. We really can't thank the RF company enough.
Well, my daughter aside, the reports you've been sending us have been just as helpful. And Emma, I'd like to thank you for all the data you've provided us on the Orbital staff.
Oh, it was no trouble at all. Thank you for letting me use it.
There really is a lot of talent here at this party tonight. If either of you have any complaints about your current positions, just let me know. I'll have positions at RF worthy of your talents prepared in an instant.
She's just recruiting the whole time.
Uh-huh. Of course.
That's so nice of you to offer, but I am happy where I am right now.
Yes, so am I.
Looks like she's still in recruitment mode.
It never stops. You can't turn it off.
No, she is the definition of a shrewd businesswoman. Oh, this is gonna be... why do all the people with similar voices have to stand near each other and talk to each other?
Because they have similar personality traits.
Especially those two.
I know the two Nord people are going to talk to each other, and the problem is they both have similar voices. Because I didn't remember that they talk to each other.
I mean...
But it makes sense that they would have similar tones and manners of speaking because they're from the same country.
Yes.
I didn't expect I'd get the chance to speak with you, Brigadier General. Black Whirlwind of Sutherland himself. Last time I saw you was in the final battle of the Civil War. Good to see you again too, General. It was a real shame the Infernal Castle got in our way. I would have liked the chance to test myself against the legendary 4th Armored Division. It would have been an honor to even slow you down. Quit your joking. Between your prowess piloting a Panzer Soldat and your spirit skills, you've done a lot more than just slowed us down. Those Nord spear techniques are really something else. Are you trained in them as well by any chance? Why, yes, I am. Though I hear the skills of the Bardius family are even more polished. It's thanks to my family having lived in Erebonia so long. We've incorporated certain aspects of Imperial spear techniques into our style. We've got a bit of the Schlitten style too. The Vander style, and even a few techniques of the Eisenritter mixed in. I'm actually a little jealous of the pure Nord style you use. Well, to be honest, my style isn't completely Nord these days. All this talk of styles, I only ever trained in 104 military combat they taught us at Military Academy. I'm jealous of the both of you for being able to discuss martial arts with such depth. You're a master of combat in your own way, General. Speaking of the military combat style, I hear it's been going through a number of changes lately to account for Panzer Soldats. I'm sure your right-hand man is quite the pilot. Neidhart. He's one of the best, of course. Even then, I doubt even he'd be a match for you, Brigadier General. Maybe General Van Dyke would be a better sparring partner. I think I'll leave him to Lady Aurelia. Looking at them now, you wouldn't know those two met on the battlefield at the end of the Civil War. When I think of it, Gaius is acquainted with both of them. He knows General Craig through Elliot. From what I've heard, Gaius and Brigadier General Bardius were both taught by that one traveling priest. Uh-huh. Because he just went up to Nord. All of the people in Nord were taught by him at some point or another.
Just the one traveling priest.
There you are. You know, Tina. Back with Major Claire, I see.
Instructor.
Well, hello there.
Hello there.
You've been bouncing between all the different chats the whole night, instructor.
Yeah, this is my second time doing it. Well, a chance to talk with all these different people doesn't come often. I need to make the most of it. I remember that Yuna knew Claire from before, but had you met her before the start of the school year, Altina?
Yes. She often looked after Milliam and me when we went on joint missions.
We haven't had a good chance to talk with each other like this since back when I was still at the police academy. You really helped me out a lot back then. Oh, Yuna, it was nothing.
What precisely did the Major help with?
If you're comfortable sharing it with us, that is.
Well, it's old news by now, but it happened at the end of last year. After Lloyd was branded a criminal, I started protesting to the military police HQ. But the new head of the department was from Erebonia, and he revoked all the academic credits I gained.
For protesting? Could he even do that?
Such actions were both beyond his rights and unfounded.
Precisely. I felt it was completely uncalled for, so I stepped in. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get all of her units back. But we managed to get about half of them reinstated. And we reached an agreement where I'd be able to get the other half back by attending a different school.
Now I see.
Yeah. So that's how you ended up at the branch campus.
Correct. I thought it would benefit her more than simply retaking the same classes at the Military Police Academy. I heard a new Class 7 was going to be formed, So I recommended her to the branch campus.
Wow, I had no idea.
I was pretty ticked off at the time, but now I feel like everything worked out for the best. If I'd continued on at the police academy and joined the military police, I probably would have exploded from stress. But don't think this means I was happy to be in your class or anything.
Baka. Oh yeah? That's a shame.
But does this mean you're going to leave us once you get your units?
Oh.
Well... Aw. After going through all that to get here, there's no way I'm going to just up and leave you guys. There are so many things I want to do here now. And besides, I need to stick around to look after you, Allie.
Well, as far as schoolwork is concerned, I'm the one who looks after you.
The little coy smile. Allie's like, I'm gonna get you back.
I'm glad you found such a good place for yourself, Yuna. Excuse me, are you Miss Elisa Reinford of the RF group? You're one of the members of the Class 7, right? The ones who saved Cedric's life in the Civil War.
So's Reen.
And now you're the director of the 4th Development Division. I saw the interview you had with the Imperial Chronicle. It was so inspiring. My name's Ada Grant. I'm from Class 1 at Thor's main campus, and it's really an honor to meet you. Aw, that's really flattering. Thank you. I'm happy to meet you too, Ada. I think you might be overselling me a bit, though.
There's no need to be modest, Elisa. You really are an incredible woman.
Exactly. It's one of my goals to be even half as lovely and skilled as you are. Wow, well, from what I hear, you're pretty skilled already. You got 2nd place in the midterm exams out of both Thor's campuses combined, right? Those are just grades. I think about everything you and your class accomplished. Scoring high on a test seems so insignificant. Nonsense. You shouldn't ever devalue your own hard work. Hey, maybe you should come work for me after you graduate. Just kidding. Oh,
I think you stunned her into silence.
Sorry. I still haven't decided what to do after I graduate. Don't stress over it. Just keep it in mind as one of your potential choices. I will. Thank you so much.
Looks like Elisa's in recruitment mode too. Also, Ada seems to know a lot about Class 7. I wonder if that's the reason she enrolled at Thor's in the first place. Back to talking to the same group again.
Because of the restructuring of the main campus this year, we students are being strongly encouraged to get jobs with the military or government. I I've been agonizing over what I should do, even before I enrolled at Thor's. I actually considered going to St. Estrella at one point.
You don't say.
Yes. I knew Princess Alphen was attending the school, and I thought I might be able to find a path to follow there. But then, I heard about a heroic group of students from Thor's fighting in the Civil War. That's what led my decision. I'm happy to hear we were able to inspire you like that.
Now she can carry on the Thor spirit just like you did. I suppose no matter which school you ended up choosing, you would have been able to meet someone from the Imperial family. I almost wish we could have gone to school together. But of course, we can still be friends now. I look forward to seeing you more in the future, Ada.
Yes, so do I. We may not be related to Instructor Rain by blood, but she's just as wonderful a person as he is.
Is everything all right?
She would never admit that to Reen's face.
Oh, no, 100%.
Never admit it to Reen's face. No, yes. Sorry, it's nothing. Looks to me like you're still agonizing over what to do after graduation. No, it was something else. I mean...
I'm happy to see the three of them getting along so well.
She's also got a thing for Reen, so I mean...
Alphen with Ada, she would have been teasing her all the time.
Oh, 100%. And we're gonna save and not even get through all these conversations because it's already 11:30.
That's fair. But my eyeballs are rebelling against me.
Have a good night, everybody. We will see you all later. We're gonna go raid Lost Initiative like we normally do on Wednesdays. When they don't raid us. So, thank you for hanging out. We will be back Friday with Witchlight. We're continuing the Witchlight.
I passed my test, by the way.
So
Yeah,
we
I'm
will
so
see
happy.
you
Congrats.
later.
I
Bye.
needed a 675.